If you were to give me a choice with the fear and without the fear, I would still choose with the fear, because I felt the lake you see there is the Gudibande lake, and that looks something like this. Hey guys, I'm trying out a new format where I upload long videos to tell the complete story. Do watch and let me know if you think it's good. Thank you all. Take care, love, share and subscribe. And finally, that is the Gudibande temple, and I've come here. This is the path that led, and I've climbed a few stairs and parked my bike there. I'm the only one who's come here. There were 3 more people who didn't go all the way up to there, but now I'll be climbing these stairs, and the stairs go something like this and all the way around, and there is a gate there that you can see, and through that gate and around along that compound that you see there, that's where we'll have to go, and that's the top. The fort that you see over that area, that's the top. And here is a view of the famous Gudibande fort. By a chieftain in 17th century named Bairegowda. If I'm wrong, I'll put the right information on the screen. If not, enjoy the cinematics, and I'll take you with me to the Gudibande fort. Climbing one step at a time and trying to go all the way to Gudibande fort. The problem is it's very hot. I'm wearing this thing. I'll remove this, and that is where I'll have to go. With this, it might be really difficult, so I'm going to remove this with the goggles and come back. Okay, I'm back, and this is the journey that we take to see the famous Gudibande fort. Come with me. This gives a better view of Nandi Hills and Gudibande Lake from up here. I'm not yet at the top. The top is somewhere there, and there are stairs here. Look at how steep that is. Wow. If I were to just climb that and just go all the way, I think I can easily reach. But this looks very dangerous. Really damn hot. It's still about 9 a.m. in Bangalore on a fine morning of August, but it's so damn hot. But this beauty can only be enjoyed from up top here, and we again continue. Look at that. There's some water coming from somewhere. Wow. We've reached this far. I can barely see my bike somewhere there. It's not a difficult climb. I think I'm just into about 20-25 minutes of climbing. But the problem is, look at the steps. They're very steep, they're very tall. I mean, if you're okay with high altitude situations, you might not face this problem. This beautiful scenery is keeping me going, and I want to really have a view from the top. Again, the Gudibande lake over there, and look at the whole town. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, come with me, let's go. I mean, look at the stairs. They're pretty steep, and I'm standing here. From here to there, it would be around 15 meters. But look at the elevation that I'm going through. I'm at least going through 8 or 10 feet of elevation within about 15 feet. So you can imagine what the elevation would be and how difficult the climb can be. And I was just standing there and talking. You can already see that I've, in a matter of about 10 stairs, come more than 6 feet. And this is the situation here. Look at this. The stairs have now stopped, and there is a very narrow pathway that I'll have to take. And in one of the vlogs that was posted by Folks on Wheels, I'll add their video in the description. They actually saw a green snake somewhere on their way up. I think I'm the only one in this fort right now. And look at the view. Locals were also saying that when this fort was actually built, this was built to work in conjunction with the Nandi Durga fort. Yes, Nandi Hills is not just a hill station, it's actually called Nandi Durga fort. And that Nandi Durga fort and this Gudibande fort actually connected in some way, and there was some indications that would be given in case there is some invasion or any help needed. I'll show you how that you see right there. That is the Nandi Durga fort, and the one you see here, this is the Gudibande fort. So now, if you want to communicate something from there to here, since there were no mobile phones then, there would be something very remotely related to lights, and number of lights or number of drum beats would be the signal based on some pre-agreed notions. And this is how the way actually is that I'm going right now. And from there I've been came all the way here, and then we saw this beautiful view, spoke about the Nandi Durga fort and the communication between this fort. And now let's continue the journey, which is getting a little bit tough as we go on. And that's where we'll go. Be careful if you come here, because they are very slippery and you might fall all the way there. Though it may not be detrimental, you might severely get fractured. Okay. And look at that canopy. So I'll be passing through that canopy now. I'm passing through this canopy. This is the canopy like structure. There is a famous movie called Shri Manjunatha. I believe this might be the spot that it was shot in. Looks very familiar though, but yes, let's continue the journey. You'll have to go all the way there to the top. There are some abandoned slippers here. Don't know whom does it belong to. And we have almost reached the top. You can see the big boulders that form the compound. Look at how tall these are. If there was a soldier at the top, he would have seen me coming by now. And this is the way that I'll have to go. We just came out of this canopy like structure, and it's a really good way coming to think of it. If there were guards standing all the way around it, if someone unwelcome comes into this fort, it would be very easy to defend the fort. And I think that might be the logic behind this narrow pathway and small dungeons. Okay, let's continue. I finally come all the way. Look at how picturesque this is. My God. And then now we're going in there. The guards, watchtowers. Just look around. It's scary as well as beautiful at the same time. I had just seen these in videos. Something very beautiful right there. It's a cave here, and looks like there are some birds and some huge rope like thing. I'm not able to make out what it is. Beautiful. And right next to it there are so many wasp nests. Wow. I mean, if they are not wasp nest, I'm sure you would let me know in the comments. From there, I have to go there now. I'll have to hurry though, because it's already been, can't believe it's just been 15 minutes and I'm panting like hell. Oh my God, I'm severely out of shape. There is a path that the water has carved out that it would follow, and I surmise that it would be really difficult when it rains. And these, you see here, are the way to the guards' watchtowers right there. The beauty of this fort is wherever you have to go, it's clad by flat stones so that you know where exactly you have to go. And now that's where we have to go. I feel like I'm in some Indiana Jones movie, because I'm the only one in this whole fort. Any sound coming from any side will definitely scare the shit out of me, and I've come here. We go here. I don't think there would be any dangers out here, but if I spot someone who would have come here to do something that they are usually not allowed to do, it would be a danger to me. Sorry about all the panting. I'm strictly out of my shape, and I now understand that I'll have to work out here. Wow, how beautiful this is. This is one of the most beautiful places I have ever explored, and this is another such escape phase. Actually, You can see in the Folks on Wheels video that the guys actually go in there and it goes all the way to the other side. It takes a right to another guard's watchtower. Wow. I don't know if I'm able to capture the essence the way I'm seeing it. Look at it. We are almost at the top. And I'll have to go through this place. Wow. Wait, I think I can hear something. I'm not sure what it is. Pretty much all alone here. Only exception was a granny whom I saw at the place where I parked the bike. Wow. Oh guys, I think I'm taking a lot of risk here by just being here all alone. This is not a protected site or anything. It's just there. And I don't think anybody is taking care of it. So it's not certified, it's not guarded, it's not secure, and it's a fort. What a way to risk on a fine Tuesday morning. I think I keep hearing something. I'm not sure if I'm the only one here. At the same time, I really don't want to call anybody who might be following me. I just came from there, very tired, and this is the way. I think this must be the final leg of the fort, because you see the top guard tower there, and that's usually the most heavily guarded place, and the entrance would be narrow. That's what I see there. The structure of the fort is such that there are two circular structures right across the entrance, and at the entrance the whole entrance collapses into a very small narrow passage, so that any aggressors who come actually can't come in large numbers, and the guards that are sitting there, which is very heavily fortified and weaponized, can eliminate the aggressors. You can see that. Look at the camouflage. God, it's awesome. Look at the fort. Multiple layers of bricks, limestone, then an outer layer of cement, sand mixed with limestone, which actually works as a cement. Used to work as a cement. It still works, but nobody uses them. So this is the entrance that I was talking about. That is one. This is the other. Look at how narrow the entrance became. Look at this. It's far narrower. And this is Lord Hanuman, who guards the fort. And right now, he is my only confidence. There was a granny who was sitting there, told me that it's pretty safe and I can go. So I just came. That would be the watchtower number 1, and this the watchtower number 2. And that is the entrance. Just see, if the soldiers can stand here and here, they can easily kill the aggressors. And now I kept hearing some noises, some sounds as if someone were following me, but that has stopped now. And that is where I have to go. I'm at the last leg It's been about 30 minutes. I think I have kept good time now. No need to worry. Just been 30 minutes and I'm almost at the top. It has this cool breeze that is coming over. And I also see some structure over there. It actually looks like a building. Hold on. This part, this actually looks like a building or something. Maybe a place where they stored weapons, given the place that it is located or situated at. Anyway, came all the way there. Now I have to go there. Hearing some noise. Someone who might have followed me. I mean, at this point, frankly, there is nowhere else to go for me apart from facing whoever is here or following me. And look at this again. This structure is narrowed down and we're going into a far narrower passage again. We're almost there at the top. You also can see or understand that we are at the top when you see something like those stairs there. They are just carved on a hill. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. This might have been a source of water that is used for drinking in case there was there were to be an external aggression. Anyway, as we go, wow, beautiful. I'm actually not taking those stairs, the ones that are there. This looks like a granary. There's an opening. Yes. Looks like some old granary here. Okay. I'll have to be really, really careful. And I just went across this boulder and came from here. Look at how steep this is. At the top there is a temple there. That temple is the reason for this whole place to be called as Gudibande. Look at that. That is Karnataka flag. Behind that is the lake, and that is the Nandi Durga fort. And right where I am standing, this place is the top of Gudibande fort. Look at the city, the teeny tiny buildings, and it's pretty crazy. In the video I saw the folks on wheels. They were all sitting on those rocks. They seem pretty unstable. Since I'm all alone, I won't be taking such risks because I really want to cover many more places around Bangalore. I don't want this to be my last one. And that is the place that would be used to guard the whole fort. Actually call this fort, I'm sorry for the wind noise, but they actually call this fort, Gudibande fort, also a Yolu Suttina Kote. That means in Kannada it's called Yolu Suttina Kote or Elu Suttina Kote. In English it means the fort that has 7 layers of compounds. And as we saw, we came through a lot of narrow passages, and while going down I'll count them, but I think there were about 7 such structures, and that is what is being mentioned as Yelu Suttina Kote or 7 layered fort. Finally we are at the top of the fort all alone for this vlogger from Bangalore. I really want to start vlogging again, improve the quality, so keep watching my videos and I'm sure there would be an amazing one very soon. We closed. It's locked. I actually can hear someone. It's coming from somewhere. So we've come to the other side, closer to the Karnataka flag. I can hear the voices are getting louder. I don't know if the microphone is able to pick that up. Quite frankly, I'm a little scared. This is the temple. Of actually hearing someone talk. We've come here at the top. That's the granary. This is the temple, and that is the old rest house or guest house. I'm hearing someone quite evidently right now, and it will at least take 35 to 40 minutes for me to go down. It's 9:40, almost 9:45 a.m. So I'll just switch off the video, make my way back down as quickly as possible, and just before I get on the bike, I'll vlog the ending of the vlog. Thank you all for being with me. I hope you really enjoyed this video of the Gudibande Fort vlog, which has been long pending. The last time I came, the Gudibande lake was overflowing and closed the road. I couldn't come here. This was a beautiful day that I came here. I'm all alone. I'm enjoying. The only thing is, do you hear that? Someone's following me, so I better go down and then do some vlogging. Thank you all. Take care. I love you. Please share, subscribe and comment. Now I'm making my way down. Actually the voices are becoming quite evident, and I saw no one is actually here. I mean, there is actually supposed to be a lot of secret escape routes in this fort, and as a local they would know where actually these escape routes are, but the locals were really sweet to me, so I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the way I actually came. They're actually very steep, but this is very small and slippery, so if it was a rainy day it would have been really difficult. So actually what's happening is, if I were to keep my leg like this, I'm going on that inclined portion which will slip, or if I were to keep it here, my heel is actually on the previous stairs, so that is actually creating a lot of problem, and I am getting down in a crossed way. God, it's really scary. Who is it? If someone is there, please come out. Okay, I mean, doesn't look like anyone is there, but I constantly keep hearing some noises. I'm actually running because the sound that I heard actually increased a lot, so I'm actually running right now. Catch you guys. I think I took about 10 minutes to go all the way up from here where I'm standing, but since I was running, it just took 2 minutes for me to come till this place, and I think in the next 10-15 minutes I'll be done. Let's run. Oh, you know what the crazy thing is? The faster I run, I'm hearing somebody's footsteps. Not sure who it is because I don't see anyone anywhere. If you come to this fort, I mean, it's suggestible be with someone else. Come in a group, or at least 2 people. I don't know. I'm safe as of now, but it's pretty sick and fearful. Oh, now time to slow down. This is as fast as anyone can probably get because look at the stairs. Oh, look at this. It's already come here. Realize it when I was actually climbing, but it is really difficult. I'm not sure if I got any voice because I kept my Bluetooth mic inside my pocket and I was talking loud and running down. Wow, there was some huge thud just now. My God, I'll have to really run fast. If someone is trying to scare me, it's really working out for them. But you know, I'm like a cornered cat right now. If someone were to really scare me, frankly, I don't have a way to go. I'll really have to face them. I really wanted to do a live just to make sure if someone were to attack me, I catch it on the video. But there is no signal here. So I'm just running as fast as I sanely can. To be really safe and sane when you're in these ruined forts, you'll never know what can creep up to you from which angle. So, wow, I again heard some footsteps. I hope it's not a wild animal, because they actually say there are panthers here, black panthers, but they seldom come in day. So beautiful stone structure, the fort of Gudibande, where I had an amazing and thrilling experience. With some footsteps approaching me, I heard someone talk, and all of a sudden it is silent. No noise at all. Not sure what it is, what it was. My best guess would have been a wild animal. If it were a human, he or she would have approached me by now, because this part that we just came through is one of the toughest, especially while climbing down. But people here are very friendly, so I am sure it's not the local here. Something. Okay, there was some insect that landed on my head. Okay. I love the locals here at this place because, I mean, even when I met a few people down, they were as sweet as they come. And some of them knew I was going up to the top. And one granny actually told me that I don't have to worry and I can go. And she'll actually watch my bike while I'm gone. Well, she seemed pretty harmless though. But somewhere in the corner of my mind, I still hope the bike is alright. It's not my bike. Planning to buy one, and this was just a test ride to see if I can ride a bike and really have that, DNA in me where I can use a two-wheeler for long distance commuting, like biking, visiting such places, vlogging, going on a trek, hike for some time, and then come back, go home. So if I can do all this today, I thought I would buy a bike. So far, experience is awesome, and pretty much my legs have given up, because climbing down is the toughest part of any hike. While going, you can just lean forward and go. But while coming down, you'll really have to sustain yourself. one way that goes like this, the other here. So I'm taking this route. It was a nice trek, nice journey. And can you believe it? I started at 6 o'clock from my place and it's 10 a.m. I'm already done with the trek. Halfway down. Frankly, I'm relaxing a bit. I'm actually safe and I can actually also see the road from here. That's the road there. So I think I can safely assume nothing happened to me. Well, must have been some small wild animal, but it didn't sound small to me. That was the problem, because when someone heavy walks through the grass, you can sense that someone heavy is walking through the grass. And what I heard was someone that was really heavy. It wasn't like it was a cat or something. Dog should be pretty heavy dog if it has to be a dog. Not sure what it is, but I mean, I'm almost there, almost down. Completed the Gudibande fort trek all alone, and it was amazing. Haunted by ghosts. Man, my legs have given up, frankly. And look at the heat. Sun is directly shining in my face. I better put on my goggles. Just cause I had to run, I took out my goggles. If you were to give me a choice with the fear and without the fear, I would still choose with the fear, because I don't think it's haunted, probably, but it's all safe. You can just come in and enjoy. Come on a weekday if you don't want a lot of crowd. Come on a weekend if you want some people hanging around and not have to be, shaken like me. Point where I actually started vlogging a little bit more. That's where I started vlogging. That's the place. So the thing is, when you're alone in a big place which has narrow passages like a fort, and you're new, you never really know what is actually there. And that feeling of not knowing, both in a fort like this and in life, is what causes humans to imagine the worst possible things. And the mind plays games with us. Well, it's a choice again for everyone. When your mind gets some information and plays some games, it's actually not against you, it's actually working with you in order to make sure you're safe, give you all the required inputs and energy, the adrenaline, to just take off in case something were to go wrong. But guys, as I told you, this was one of the best I have enjoyed creating. The experience was top notch. I mean, given all that, I am back to safety. I can also see my bike right there. My bike is right there. Now if I were to just reflect back and see, and if you were to ask me a question, wow, you really have to experience that, and I strongly suggest that you come on a weekday. I'm really proud and happy to be in Bangalore because it's surrounded with so many huge forts, beautiful waterfalls. I was just watching a lot of vlogs, one from Sakre Cube, one from Folks on Wheels, and a lot of those guys have covered many places. So I have made it a point to buy a bike I'll let you know which bike I'll be buying. But comment down if you have a suggestion. Right now I've come in an Interceptor, and I won't be buying an Interceptor because my height is around 5'4", and it's really difficult to ride an Interceptor with my height. I know, I mean, I'm not an expert, but experts do ride taller bikes, but not an expert. I'm just a noob starting out on biking. I also have plans to create moto vlogs because I've been inspired by some guys like Deep Ranjan Sachin, who creates beautiful moto vlogs, and I'm a great follower of him. I love the way he creates a vlog and completes the story, brings out all the niche aspects of biking and the place that he's visiting. Wow, it's really good. I'll link down in the description below. You'll have to, if you love motor vlogging and if you already do not know Deep Ranjan Sachin, I'll link down. Please go. And Sakre Cubes is another such vlogger. I think he's a Kannada vlogger who covers beautiful places, so I strongly suggest you watch his videos. And finally, the folks on wheels. They actually don't speak a lot, but they give you everything out in a written text in their videos, and they visit beautiful places. I think they are a group of bikers, and I hope to go biking with them someday when I am at their level. But there is no paid promotion here for anyone. These I'm mentioning all these because these were some of the guys and videos from where I got my idea of visiting Gudibande Fort. Though I wanted to visit this from a long time, I saw a few vlogs from Sakre Cubes and Folks on Wheels, and that's why I visited. Anyway, thank you all for being here with me. I've safely come down. I can even see my bike, and I'm safe sound. That was just some unwarranted fears. The one that comes from being alone in such a huge deserted place, and the fact that you know that you are alone in this place which is ruined fort, an old one where there are so many escape routes. You don't know what the fort is, you don't know what is there inside, and that gives a lot of ideas to your mind. So anyway, I'm glad to tell you all that I'm safe, so don't worry. You come here alone, you come here on a weekday, you come here on a weekend, but make sure if you're in Bangalore or around Kolar, Chikbalapur, it's very close to Nandi Hills as well. That I think is the Nandi Hills. So do visit. I'm sure you'll enjoy. Thank you guys. Keep watching, keep supporting me, and do share, subscribe and comment. I'm out. Your vlogger Venkatesh.